Liv Morgan has just spoken out and has a lot of major plans on the way, so we'll see what's that all about. We'll also check out what's going on with The Rock, Cody Rhodes, and much more. Starting things off with everything related to Liv Morgan, because there's quite a lot of new exciting things going on with her, both from new interviews and big upcoming plans inside the ring. The first thing Liv Morgan was in the headlines for this week was for some of the comments she made while appearing on the Pod Meets World podcast. Liv Morgan confirmed that in real life she's currently single, but admitted that it would have to take a certain man that would be okay with her actual wrestling career and the fact her character as an on-screen boyfriend as well. She said she works very intimately with Dominik Mysterio, so that real-life partner would have to be a really strong and secure partner and be extremely understanding of what her career includes. Liv Morgan also shared her thoughts on Dominik Mysterio's wife and how his wife perfectly fits that description. Liv Morgan said that Marie Juliet is a beautiful, strong, and secure wife that is very okay with him going off to television every single week to portray that on-screen relationship with Liv Morgan. As far as storylines and directions go with Liv Morgan, she may have lost the Women's World title, but her year still looks like it's going to be jam-packed with great directions and stories. Liv's main story at the moment is her bottled-up anger against Dominik Mysterio. Dominik is calling all these big shots for the Judgment Day, but when Liv Morgan needed him the most in the title defense against Rhea Ripley, he had no good plan at all, and that led to Liv losing the title. Also, not to mention that Dominik even tried making up with Rhea Ripley just seconds after Liv Morgan had lost the title in that match. He really dug himself into a real big hole there with both of those poor moves at the Raw Netflix premiere. So that's what's making us see this current passive-aggressive and sarcastic version of Liv Morgan towards Dominik Mysterio. She says she's not mad, but it's very clear that Liv is still angry about the title loss and blames it on Dominik Mysterio. And Liv is waiting for Dominik to make it up to her in some big way. So that's probably Liv's main important story right now, fixing her relationship with Dominik Mysterio and repairing that situation. Everything was perfect between them when the title was there, but now that it's not, they need to get back on the same page and patch that all up before things get worse. And Dominik did say that he has a plan for Liv, but he told her this plan off screen, so we'll have to wait to hear that. But a new report did just come out that could potentially be connected to this plan from Dominik Mysterio. According to these new reports, Liv Morgan and Rodriguez are set for a major push as a tag team in the near future. Liv Morgan will step away from full singles action and will make a big splash in the tag team division with her longtime partner and friend. Morgan and Rodriguez have held the titles together in years past, so winning them again will not be a new challenge for them. They've done it before, so they can surely do it again. And it'll be interesting to see if Dominik getting Morgan and Rodriguez the tag team titles opportunity was his big plan that he was working on this whole entire time. Because if Dominik gets them the shot at the women's tag team titles and helps them win the titles, you gotta assume that action will repair his relationship with Liv Morgan. It may not be the women's world title, but he's still got some piece of championship gold back around Liv's waist, so that gotta count for something to help redeem himself in Liv's book. So Liv Morgan may be out of the world title picture right now, but between the Judgment Day drama, the situation with Mysterio, and an upcoming tag team titles run, Liv is definitely still going to be in a pretty good position and a very highly featured role in the company. The Rock got fans talking again this week after he acknowledged Jacob Fatu in some of WWE's new social media posts. Jacob Fatu had an impressive showing at Saturday night's main event, where he absolutely destroyed the monstrous Braun Strowman with ease. The Rock dropped a like on that post of Jacob's destruction of Strowman, and even left a comment about how much he loved it and how strong Jacob looked. In actuality, this like and comment was just about family supporting family, but there are some fans out there already theorizing if this interaction could eventually gain some story implications. After The Rock confused everyone at the Raw Netflix premiere by making peace with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, he did say not to question him because he had this big plan and was so far ahead of everyone with what he was quietly cooking up. Was that just empty talk to keep hope alive? Or was that a real story hint direction for him? We obviously don't know yet. It's way too early to tell. But what if Jacob Fatu really does catch his eye and he truly loves what he sees from Jacob. Plus, with Solo now out of the way, what if The Rock scoops up Jacob and Tana to try and use them for his agenda and his narrative? If The Rock does something like that, it wouldn't completely patch up all of the confusion from the Raw Netflix premiere, but it would definitely put him back on track of having some sort of direction on television. There's some rumblings and rumors about Roman Reigns potentially starting a new version of the Bloodline, so The Rock having his own group may end up just being the perfect counterplay to whatever moves Roman is making at the moment. So that's something to keep an eye on. Is Jacob really calling all his shots, or is he following someone's directions from the shadows? And could that later be revealed to be The Rock after all? Cody Rhodes is another superstar that looks like he will have a jam-packed next few months on the road to WrestleMania. Cody is currently wrapping up a great feud with Kevin Owens. Cody is highly expected to be successful in that feud against Kevin Owens and walk out still as the WWE champion. And after that feud fully wraps up, there's a long line of people that could be patiently waiting for Cody Rhodes, the biggest individual on that line, obviously being John Cena. Cena will have two chances to earn his opportunity against Cody Rhodes. The first chance being the Royal Rumble match. That will instantly grant Cena a world title match at WrestleMania if he wins it. But even if he loses the Rumble, Cena is already confirmed to compete at Elimination Chamber, so he can also earn his world title match there at that event. So John Cena versus Cody Rhodes is a match that fans expect to see this year in some fashion. Also, can't forget about Randy Orton. Randy is out of sight, out of mind at the moment, but he will be returning, and maybe as the story unfolds, Randy could eventually want to crack at Cody's title. Maybe it's a respectful shot at the title with Randy remaining a babyface, or maybe Randy taps back in his classic heel ways to face Cody Rhodes for the title. And on a recent edition of SmackDown, they made it a big deal that former world champion Damian Priest was just traded over to SmackDown. They even had a backstage moment between Damian and Cody where Damian flat out told Cody that he will be seeing him soon. A clear little hint that Damian plans on eventually coming for Cody's title as well. So 3 huge challengers lined up for Cody Rhodes. The next big interesting thing will be to see if he can survive them all.
But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.